Hello, I'm Sue Nelson with the Job Search Center, and today I'm here to talk to you about two thoughts that have been rolling around in my head for a little bit. The first one is that job seekers do not find jobs. Job seekers are found. For instance, have you ever heard an employer say, "Oh, thank goodness you found us, we've been waiting and waiting"? Or have you heard a hiring manager say, "Oh, the best candidate just found our opening. They have the best job search skills"? Doesn't happen. So that's the first thing that's been rolling around in my head. And the second one is about networking and how just thinking about networking is torture for many people. And I'm wondering if our angst about networking comes from a feeling of the word, of a feeling from, running along networks of telephone wires trying to get someplace or find a job. Or maybe it's the feeling of being stuck in a net with other dying fish. In any event, the word itself is not very enticing of us to mingle. So here's the thing. Networking is an ancient descriptive term for the work of gathering things. The original word was works like nets. So it goes back to the 15th century or so. And I think that this more describes what employers are looking for. They're looking to find people and ideas. They're trying to gather in people and ideas that can solve their problems or enhance their businesses. So what if we thought about this instead of as a network, but the process of gathering together people and ideas as the old town square idea that we've all seen pictures of? And we could imagine that Farmer Joe, had a horse and the horse had a bum leg and was able to fix the horse's leg. And so he's talking to shopkeeper Horace about how happy and relieved he is that he was able to fix this horse and now the horse is back in business. He's just sharing his news and his interests, and pretty soon shopkeeper Horace is talking with Farmer Pete, and Farmer Pete is down in the dumps because his horse fell in a ditch and hurt its leg and can't get around, and he's going to have to put the horse down. And shopkeeper Horace says, "Wait a minute, I got a guy. I got somebody who can help you. I think you should talk to Joe." So Pete calls Joe and they go and look at the horse, and Joe is able to help that horse too. And so now Pete and Horace, the shopkeeper, are talking to other people about how wonderful Joe is and his amazing skills, and they're praising him and they're building his reputation, and other people are listening in case their horses get injuries too. So you see where this is going? I think it's the atmosphere of the town square that we're creating in what we currently call networking. We just need the willingness to travel around the square and meet people and share our news and interests and find out what they need and keep sharing all of that as we go around the square. When we come back around to somebody we met before, we can say, "Gee, I heard about this other person," or "What new ideas have you had since we last talked?" It's just continuous repeating, like going around the edge of a fishing net. There is no need to sell, although some people will try to sell to you, and I agree that's a turnoff, but there's ways to deal with that situation. But if we put my two thoughts together, I think our real job search task is to be found in the square. Start meeting people around the square, and then other people tell our story too, like Horace and Pete told about Joe. And this is how you get a reputation. It's how you are known, liked, and trusted. So now, the only selling we're referring to is other people selling your wares, your talents and skills and interests, and most of all, your availability. So you can do all this with an excellent character and lots of input from lots of other people. And don't forget your smile, and pretty soon you'll be saying, "I got the job."